Life is full of lucky happenstance. In reality, a lot of these apparently lucky outcomes have totally predictable causes. You can't control everything in life, but luck is often more predictable than you might think, and we can all adapt our behavior, prepare for randomness, and nudge the system so it works in our favor. So let's dive in and find out why lucky people are lucky, and how you can learn to be lucky yourself. Appearing last could help your chances of being lucky. You've doubtless heard someone account for a serendipitous event, be it a job opportunity, a promotion, or a romantic encounter, by saying, "I was just in the right place at the right time." Well, it turns out there is a lot of truth to this cliche. At the very least, the right time part is crucial. In any situation where a number of people, objects, or performances are judged against each other, being among the last to be judged increases your chances of success. Why is this? Well, the human brain is wired to work this way. Just consider house hunting. The first properties you view will be judged against your ideals because your mind isn't yet stocked with real-life examples of real estate to compare them to. But over time, as you see more properties, your brain will receive information about what is actually out there. You'll start to think, well, this house seems pretty good compared to the first 9 I looked at. House hunters viewing their first property never say, "This house is perfect, we'll take it." They wait until they've seen a number of houses before settling on one they like. So, going last is lucky. If you can choose a job interview slot, go last. Want to pick up that hot guy at the bar? Make your attempt late in the evening. Humans like familiar things, so looking the part and being in the right place will increase your luck. One classic study shows that school children sitting in the center of a classroom make more friends than those on the edges because their central location makes it easier for other students to talk to them. So if making connections doesn't come easily to you, don't linger on the edges of that party or networking event. Get into the thick of it. But merely being around other people isn't sufficient to spark friendships or profitable business connections. You also need to look the part. That's because people instinctively use first impressions as a guide to decision making. Humans are predisposed to favor attractive people. Most of us can think of people we know who are beautiful and seem to find success with ease. Beautiful people simply seem to have all the luck. And in truth, beautiful people do have a lot of luck because humans are predisposed to favor attractive people. What's more, babies do too. When shown 2 faces, one that's stereotypically beautiful and one that's stereotypically ugly, 6-month-olds spend more time looking at the attractive face. So attractive people tend to be favored by others, which really does make them luckier. So how can those of us who aren't physically stunning improve our luck? Well, we have control over our clothes, how much time we spend at the gym, and whether we use makeup, of course. Confidence creates opportunities for lucky breaks. Confidence is about focusing more on reward than risk. Now, our brain has both an activation system, which encourages us to do things based on potential reward, and an inhibition system, which uses stress and anxiety to stop us from doing things based on potential risk. People who are able to push activation over inhibition are luckier because they are more likely to get into the situations, talking to potential partners, demanding a promotion, that create opportunities for luck. Self-control is an essential component to success. How do you spend your downtime? Working tirelessly on a side project that someday may lead to major success, or watching Netflix in your sweatpants? Self-control and investing time and effort in activities that are only rewarding in the long term is a great way to generate successful, apparently lucky outcomes. Unfortunately, it's hard to improve your ability to self-regulate your behavior, so don't get too despondent if you struggle with willpower. Our brain finds it easier to do things that we've done many times before. That's why adults who have tied a tie every morning for 10 years can do it on autopilot. If learning new skills feels like hard work, that's because it really is. The good news is that though arduous, self-improvement isn't impossible. We can all get better at self-discipline by employing tricks like physically moving short-term temptations away. So cultivate your self-discipline, and when a lucky opportunity pops up, you'll be well placed to capitalize on it. Connecting with other people will help generate new opportunities. Who you know is more important than what you know. Yes, it's a cliche, but for a good reason, as it contains an element of truth. You may be the best in the world at what you do, but if you don't make the right social connections, you won't get any lucky breaks. You should demonstrate expressive interest in other people. Make crystal clear that you are genuinely interested in the other person. Send unmistakably friendly signals, like smiles and leaning in, and make open, welcoming gestures. If you are unmistakably pleasurable to be around, people will open up and warm to you quickly. Remember that humans are social animals. We're instinctively drawn to friendly smiles and welcoming body language. Want some more actionable advice? Maximize your lucky opportunities by regularly trying new things. Try out and learn different activities as much as possible. Learn computer programming, study French, or try out a new sport. Maybe you'll stumble upon a world-class talent you never knew you had, or meet your next business partner in class. At worst, you'll get a better idea of what you truly enjoy doing.